It's Windmill's Nerd Out time! How you guys doing today? Happy Windmill's Nerd Out time, you guys coming from the road. If I'm not looking at you, that's why, of course. So today what we're going to be talking about is the row, the cable row, and you know, it's not just, oh, I know how to do rows. You're taking me through, you know, how to do a cable row. I can look at instructions on a machine to do that. No, well, this is something I was talking with someone about today, and I was getting into a little debate, you know, nothing too serious, but he was saying, oh, when you're doing cable rows, you're working your biceps and your rhomboids and your back. Well, yeah, also your forearms, also your lower trapezii, right? Also your erector spinae. Well, how do we do that? The muscles in our low back, the middle of the low back. How could I do that? And I said also, you're doing cardio, right? And it all depends on how you are doing the exercise. And this kind of goes for every exercise, where you can get so much more out of it than that stereotypical motion that just hits one or a few different muscles. And when we talk about the row, for me, it's one of the top exercises for, again, cardio, bicep strength, grip strength. You know, your back really hits almost your whole back, at least what's, you know, perpendicular to where you are rowing. If you're talking the rhomboids, lower traps, and erector spinae. So when you're doing it, right, we'll say you have that tight grip, first off, and you do as many as you can, as you do with every exercise. For me, it's always till failure. For people that I train, it's always till failure to get maximum results from what you're doing in the shortest time possible, right? So you're doing as many as you can. Now, you can't do any more, so what do? You put it down like 99% of other people? No, you don't. You keep your arms fully extended, all right? Now, what you're doing is you're gonna arch your back, and you're gonna look behind you, and you're gonna do a low back hyperextension. You're gonna do as many as you can, all right, while holding on to that V, whatever, you know, T row, whatever you want to say it, on the cables, that grip on the cables, right? So now your forearms are working this whole time, and you're giving the biceps a little time off. Not to mention you're giving your lower trapezii a little time off, the portions of your lats even that you hit, right? And your rhomboids, right? So they're recovering here while you're still crushing the forearms and the low back. Now at this point, you've done as many as you can, you come back and you're up. You put it down? No. What did we just do? We gave the biceps time off. We gave the rhomboids time off, the lower trapezii, and we gave the forearms a really good workout. So what you're gonna do now is choke up your hands. Choke up your hands, right? Because your grip is probably failing at this point. Choke them up, so it's almost hitting your palms. Really, it's your you know, metacarpal phalangeal joints, your MCP joints right here, right? That you're going to be hitting, you're going to be holding it with all the pressure at this point. Again, because your forearms are probably so tired, and this way you can do more reps and continue, because more at once is the most effective. More at once is the absolute most effective way to train something. You do 100 push-ups overnight, 10 sets of 10, or you do as many as you can at once. Say it was 100 for all intents and purposes. Of course, the one set will be way harder, right? So that means it's probably doing a lot more for you, all right? So here, now you're in this position where you've pretty much cupped the grip, and you're gonna do a couple more, as many as you can, and you would be shocked at how many more you can do, I guarantee you, all right? And you know, this you'll obviously do to failure again. And when your arms go straight, more low back hyperextensions. And when that thing is absolutely just gonna fall out of your hands, way past the point initially that you thought that would happen, because you definitely had more in you if you just choked up. But now in that position when you're gonna fail, you've done all these low back hyperextensions, you can't do any more, then, only then, can you put the weight down, all right? Now this whole time, you know, you're not sacrificing form for a rep. in the sense that you're gonna be squirming around, you're gonna be moving in excessive ranges of motion to hurt yourself, right? Everything's under control. As long as you're fully controlling the weight, you can push yourself to this sort of degree and you'll be fine, and more than fine. You'll get absolutely the most out of it, all right? So that's our fun little message of the day. I think it's a useful one. If you do one set of that, honestly, you'll be dead. You could even do 5 sets like that and see what else you could do after that, because you're gonna be pretty roasted. But, you know, I'll do some more stuff naturally, but I've been working out for a long time, you know, so, you know. But for you beginners, yeah, you do that for even just a few sets, and for those of you who have worked out for a while, I promise it will kill you in the best way. So go get after it, people. Who do we got? I thought you were cold. Sam, you're the best, dude. I love you so much. Gino, that's right, baby. Always still failure. That's right. Thank you guys very much. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you tomorrow, folks. Happy Wend Wellness. Good night.